Hey YouTube, how's it going? In my last video, I did a video touring the Robert Space Industries Star Citizen website, talking about all the new ships. But they were all JPEGs. They were all images. Why don't we get into game, check them out, give them a tour, talk about them a little bit, and kick back and relax. This is my lovely Twitch chat. If you want to join me, record videos live, and be like one of these guys, there's a link in the description. Otherwise, just watch the videos. And before you say it, no, I'm not going to mention Facecam. We're disappearing. Twitch chat, say goodbye. We're off. We're going to tour a load of ships. Okay, let's go. So, first off, we're going to tour all the ships today. We've got this beautiful of a design ship, the Banu Defender. I actually think this ship is quite a good daily driver, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But just from the outside, it's a crab. It's literally a crab. I don't think anyone disagrees with me. How do you open it? There we go. But the reason why I love this ship actually is because, you know what? I need to put armor on. One moment, please. Just take this off. It's awkward. Just put on. I just need a helmet so I can have a torch. That's all I want in my life right now. There we go. Torch. Nice. Perfect. So, the reason why this ship is a good daily driver is because it's a fighter ship, but also it has beds. So you can bed log. That's pretty neat. I think this ship's pretty cool because it's a first look. It's kind of a cool cockpit, isn't it? It's kind of a first look at the Banu Merchantman, which is a massive ship coming into the game in I don't know how many years, but yeah, the Banu Defender, a really good fighter ship where you can sleep in. So Twitch chat yelled at me a minute ago and said, hey Ollie, you should probably show the ship doing its animations. So here we are for the first time looking at the Banu Defender in all its animation glory. Also get a nice little panoramic view. Before we do the animation though, the interior is very nice, very alien, sleek. And then look at this. We get the beautiful Banu Defender extension. It's actually quite a movement. Quite a lot happens there. The ship really transforms its size. Look at that. Goes all the way back there. That's quite a difference, isn't it? So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, from the cockpit as well. Get a nice little look here. And it's a kind of an odd ship because you're not sat in the middle, but I like it. Alright, so next up we've got the Khartu-Al, which is honestly really fun to say. I love, absolutely love, the size of these weapons on here. It looks so cool. No, what I was going to say is I absolutely love the pattern and texture and colour of this ship. It just looks freaking sweet. And also, you know what else is good about this ship? The entrance animation. Look at this. You get the glowy orbs that you grab. It's pretty neat. And then you turn it on. Cool sounds as well. You get 2 rhinos on this thing. That is kind of ridiculous. So with master modes, they've upped some of the weapon sizes. And that is a change I was not prepared for. That's kind of wild, actually. Let's turn it on. This has an absolutely mad animation. I think it's probably one of the coolest. So keep an eye on me, the pilot, and the rest of the ship here. Oh, it is actually very cool. I mean, I look like a metapod, but this is a freaking cool looking ship. I actually really love the design of the ship. I think it's very cool. The triangles is great and has quite a stance. The only problem with it's quite easy to shoot because it's quite large, but the 2 size 5 rhinos. I forgot about Facecam. I'm leaving it on for this one. I said I wouldn't mention it, but I messed up. This ship is cool. This is the This is not the San Tokyo. This is the Khartu-Al. A very cool ship with very big guns on it. Has a very big profile. And I left face cam on. Please don't at me in the chat. I'm sorry. Also, it sounds amazing. You look at this. It's pretty sweet.
Landing gear down.
This ship is sick.
Landing complete. Engines off.
Let's go to the next ship. I've already messed up 3 times this recording. Pause. Goodbye, chat. Right. No, wait. That's starting soon. Just gaming. Fat fingered the wrong one. Alright. So, next up, we... Where is my ship? This is the wrong... Every time I try and record a take. Next up, we've got the San Tokyo, which I also really enjoy saying. And this ship is freaking beautiful. I love how reflective the metal is and stuff. I think the color is spot on. Has a very similar kind of glass sort of effect here to the Khartu-Al, which we just checked out. But this thing was in a recent tournament. Kind of took the tournament by storm. I don't think a lot of people were expecting it. But it's pretty tanky and puts out a lot of firepower. So let's get inside and show you the cool, juicy animations. How do I get into this vessel? Press this button. There we go. It's that button. Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, yeah, the seat. Oh, luxurious. So we've got some kind of, you know, different orbs. I really like the kind of stone slate buttons. It just has a really cool aesthetic. I should stop saying cool to describe things, but it is very cool. Let's watch this. Look at that. I think this thing looks cool. I'm sorry. It's cool though. It's very nice. So yeah, if you want a good fighter that was used in tournaments, I think this might be the one to go for. Because like, it obviously held up and a lot of people used it. So I think that goes to tell you that it can't be bad. You know, if people are using it in a tournament, can't be much wrong with it. So this is a good fire. The only thing I don't like about it is you can't sleep in it. You can't bedlog, but that's a minor thing. Let's move on. Alright, next up is actually probably one of the most beautiful ships in the game. It has a real aesthetic to it. And I don't think a lot of people will agree with me, honestly, but this has just got such a sinister vibe to it. And I'm here for it. Like, I'm here for this absolute haunting kind of dark vibe. It is so cool. So this is the Asperia Blade. And it has a pretty cool cockpit. You kind of lay down on it. It's kind of interesting. Kind of mount yourself and it raises you up. And you got all this red interior. It's kind of spooky. It's kind of tight and compact. Like, you can't see a huge amount, but it's got the vibe checks, doesn't it? It's like dark and sinister. Let's turn the engines on. So let's scoot up here and show you the animations. Absolutely love the animations. Look at this underbelly. Oh man, this just speaks style and class in like a dark way, and I'm here for it. Love the animations of the front sort of wings as well. Kind of really compact, can fit in a really tight space, and a lot of people use this thing. I don't know if they use it anymore, but they certainly used to, and it used to be super annoying when a blade didn't like you because they're kind of hard to shoot. But yeah, the blade, it's expensive, but the style cannot be matched by anything else in the game, I don't think. It's so nice. In fact, I really wish the style was applied to this. This could be so much more pretty. Imagine this in the style of the blade. It would be absolutely beautiful. I'm not a fan of this livery here. I don't know if you guys agree. The yellow and red, maybe it's just like a choice of the, you know, clone Esperia manufacturing situation, but if this was in the style of the blade, it would look so good. But yes, the animations are pretty cool as well. It's quite a big ship. It's very powerful as well. It's a heavy fighter, I believe. You got some neat engines and whatnot. Whoop. Oh yes. Lovely. Love all the red lights. It's kind of sinister, but not really. You know what I mean? Like, compared to the blade, it's just not hitting the same notes. Engines. And we'll do some beautiful animation stuff here. Very simple landing gear, actually. You can really see how far they've come with the game in designing ships. Like, oh, now that looks cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about the livery down in chat, but you kind of got that laying down stance there. It's pretty cool. Whoa, careful. It's not my ship, remember. But yeah, it's a very cool heavy fighter, and yeah, huge shout out to the Sparrow here for letting me use it, because apparently I don't have one. So right, so next up we've got this absolute beauty, and this is probably one of the coolest looking drop ships. This is like one of the cooler looking ships in the game, to be fair. And I know I kind of sound like I love every single ship in the game, but this one is definitely up there. It's kind of awesome. It's called the Prowler. It has a pretty awesome interior, but I'm not sure. People in chat will have to let me know. I'm pretty sure it's still a little buggy. And I know the ship has like a lot of fans. How do I open the door? Oh, look at it in the inside though. The interior looks awesome. Again, with this like red sinister vibes. You got the I don't know, the weird air pressure force field thing. So you can open these and not suffocate, I believe. No audio, but oh, it's just so cool. So yeah, you got these like seats to stand or sit in. I don't know, look a bit weird, but I just really love the kind of intricate detail of the roof and stuff. It's very spindly and cool. So you got the, what is this? Oh, I always forget there's a little staircase here. I always go up the back. Which is a weird thing to say on stream. Weird thing about this ship, it has like the seat, but this is not the pilot seat. The pilot seat's actually up here. It has a very cool ladder. There's the pilot seat. And here you have some components. I kind of wish the ship had a bed to sleep in. That would be cool. But, no luck, unfortunately. But yeah, I love this. Let's turn it on. Prowler hull and shields are fixed, I believe, says chat. Okay, good to know. Look at this. I love this. Ready? Hopefully it does the animation. Please do the animation. Oh, it's so good. Love it. Whoa. That has very good levitation. But yeah, animation's pretty neat as well. So this is landing gear up. Sorry, down. This is landing gear up. And I absolutely think that is a cool flying stance. Freaking love it. I say, very cool dropship. Not really much use at the moment, dropships, but obviously eventually they will have a purpose. So yeah, I really, really appreciate this ship. I think it looks super cool. And it is very expensive though. That's the only thing with it. And considering dropship activities aren't really a thing, probably not one to purchase straight away, but the cool factor cannot be disputed. Look at this with the lighting. It's so sweet. Anyway. Prowler, very cool. Alright, so next up we have the tournament star of the show, in my opinion. This is an absolute beauty of a ship. This is the Talon. And it's a bit of a bird situation, but honestly, super small. And you'll see, has some pretty good firepower. Kind of like the animation for getting in it as well. Look at this. It's going to hit me in the face. But it raises you up. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on, how is that not cool? And then it shuts. And then you get to do this. Ah, the animation. Let's freaking go. Love it. So, wings. Oh wow, there's a lot of like open ports there at the back. You see that? Oh wow, there's your shields and whatnot. And the plants. That is new. That's new, right, chat? Wow. It's pretty neat, isn't it? The animation seems broken for the feet. They just go in at the moment. That's a shame. Ah, there we go. Thank you, chat. I thought they moved out. So, okay to move the wings in and out. I feel like they should go out a little bit more. But, yeah, the Shrike. So, the variant in the Shrike has more missiles. I'm not going to show that because it basically looks identical. This thing is pretty nifty. And it shrinks up a lot. My main man, Bog, absolutely demolished people with this thing in the tournament. So, definitely a pick to pick up. But yeah, that's the Talon. Definitely a cool fighter ship. And actually, I think a lot of people were sleeping on this. And it's going to get a little bit more popular fairly soon. Look at that cool design. Oh. Beautiful. Love it. Alright, so next up we've got the recently added, I say recently, it was last year's absolute monster of a update. This beautiful alien ship, the Syulen, is so freaking wild. Look at it. It is awkward because it doesn't, so it flies up, but the door's there. So there's definitely some negotiation to happen. I forget, how do you get into this thing? Can't remember now. You've got like some really interesting outside cargo storage, which is cool. Look at that animation, sweet. So I've made videos on this before. This thing is absolutely packed full of glorious features. Is it going to open? Come on. There we go. I don't think I quite hit it there. That's the door. But I just love the use of space. Look at all the components there. Oh man, it's quite something, this thing. Look at that. Got your gun racks. Oh, it's so cool. Then you got a freaking elevator. Go up to the next one. Ah, you got a little window so you can keep an eye on sneaky hangar people. Keep an eye on that guy. But yeah, absolutely just cool. You've got like so many different materials. The lighting is really nice, and it's just like a cool ship to be in. Obviously, one thing I really like is the fact that this ship actually has a bed, which is really neat because then you can bed log. Got storage, which is great. You got an integrated bathroom. Door animations. It's a cool place to be. So much animation on a toilet roll. And I'm here for it. There's just, honestly, the detail is just nutty. And then we go up. And this is like, quite honestly, the coolest part of this ship. So that is the pilot window, if you like. Got some more storage things here that I'm not going to press because I pressed that accidentally. But look at this. Ah, dude, that's so cool. Ah, it's brilliant. So good. I mean, it's a little bit awkward because I'm, you know, the wrong way up right now. Like, to move my camera, it's not normal, so it's a little bit weird to get used to. But if I want to, you can see me there. If I wanted to leave the hangar, I have to go up and then slide. So, yeah, this is unbelievably a starter ship. And I think that's wild. This thing's quite complicated, like, to get your head around. You know, parking it's not easy and things like that. So, I don't know. I love this ship. As a starter ship, this is genuinely, like, one of the cooler options for a starter ship. And this was one of the most awesome additions to the game recently. It's such a presence. The way it just sits there. I don't know. Any love for this ship in the chat? I love it. I think it's great. Alright, so next up we've got, or finally I should say, the Vandal Scythe, which is a weird one because it's so asymmetrical. Again, it looks very blade-like. It kind of looks more on side with the Glaive, but it's half a ship, bro. It's literally the Glaive cut in half, but it's interesting because it's meant to be like a ramming ship, if I remember. You're meant to like literally use this as a knife and just ram people. It's quite fun to use against AI. It actually works. I think I made a video on it last year and it works surprisingly well. Obviously, it's not the best strategy for continued survival, but it's a very cool ship nonetheless. But it does need the little update we were talking about. Oh, look at the red hues. I do prefer this over the Glaive because it's at least all one color. But yeah, still not as dark and as sinister as the Blade, is it? Let's turn on the engines if I haven't already. There we go. See what it looks like. It's a weird looking ship. It flies absolutely awfully in atmosphere. So do not use it in atmosphere. But I will say, it's meant to be very exclusive, but if you're a subscriber, you get access to it. So it kind of is and it isn't. You can't buy it anywhere. But you can just have access to it. But yeah, it's an odd one, isn't it? I never ever see these in game. Never. But I do like the color of the metal that they've used. And I really hope they keep this absolutely bonkers asymmetrical design when they rework it. I don't know. But yeah, in atmosphere, absolute potato quality flight model. For obvious reasons. But yeah, very cool. Unique. Okay, so that's all the alien ships that we currently have access to that are currently on sale. Obviously, I'd love to show you the Merchantman, but it's not in game yet. Maybe one day. But yeah, if you want to see another video, I've got one right here for you, lined up, ready to go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching live on Twitch if you were there. And yeah, next video right there.